Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. Today I got the car backed in because we're going to be swapping out this trunk spoiler. So let me show you what we're going to be putting on. Let's go. Alright, so over here we have the Kogeki V3 Duckbill Spoiler from Aeroflow Dynamics. This is a 100% bolt-on duckbill spoiler replacement for the existing one that's already on the car. So the OEM one is held on by a few bolts and some 3M tape. So I'm super excited to get this put on. This is going to definitely complement how the car looks already. The paint match looks really good, so we'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's jump right into the install. Let me get you guys set up and we'll get this install started. Let's go. All right, so step one is to obviously get the trunk opened. We need to get our trunk liner taken off. So I have 2 pair of trunk handles on here. So I did install this one off camera. You can check out another video I'll link in one of these corners when we installed this side. But yeah, let's get these pop clips taken off. I'll take these 2 parent handles off. We'll go from there. All right, we have that trunk liner off. So that does expose these 2 bolts, one right there and one right there. So those are 8 mils. So let me got my little nifty extension here. It's almost like it was designed, that hole, to take it off. So that's perfect. So on both sides, this hole lines up and it goes right in. So I got my 8 mil with my adapter and a long extension. So once you get those 2 zipped off, you have these 2 clips, one right there and one there. So once you get the 2 bolts off and those 2 little clips, I think it's just some 3M holding this on. So let's get to work on that. Let me get you guys set up, get those 2 bolts taken out, and we'll go from there. Let's go. So there you go. It's that simple. So kind of tugged on the side, popped right off. So you can see the stock was held in by 2 bolts. Then it has just these pop clips. So yeah, these little like clips on the side. So cool. So obviously you do see we have some debris here. So let me get this cleaned up before we move on to the next step. But let's get this cleaned up, and then I kind of want to test fit and see what our V3 duckbill is going to look like. And we got the trunk all cleaned up here. I do use the Sam spray wax. It actually does work like super good. So obviously not sponsored, but yeah, I do use Sam spray wax, and dang, that really cleaned up real nice. Before we go any further, I just want to show you, like, this paint match is perfect with the OEM lip. I mean, literally from every angle, you can see the gloss in the OEM, and you can see the gloss in the Kogeki V3. I mean, so I did get them coated with the same Gion wet coat that we talked about in the last video. And just a little step further, I did use Gion's Cure. So it's just a little sealant, makes it super glossy and really smooth to the touch. But I mean, literally the stock and the V3 Kogeki, exactly the same. Like, especially under this LED light, like this is like really under like a microscope. And I mean, from every angle, the paint match is perfect from Aeroflow. So enough talking, let's get this thing prepped. I'm gonna get this prepped with alcohol. And so let me get this flipped over. So they did supply us with some 3M tape. Did get it lined all the way. They did recommend to put a little bit extra in the corner, so I might put another little strip right here, but they did recommend a little bit extra in the corners just to hold it down. Like I said a few times in this video, this is a bolt-on spoiler. This isn't just a 3M. they do supply new nice stainless hardware. So let me get this 3M prepped and alcohol prepped this trunk. We'll get everything installed. So let me get you guys set up. We'll get to that. Let's go. Get a quick little teaser in. Let's see what this thing's going to look like. All right, can I set it down? Very carefully walk away. Shout out to Lou. He's showing an appearance. Most people don't see this guy. He hides whenever anyone comes over. This is my orange guy, Louie. Okay, well, it's just sitting there. Wow, dude, this thing looks so good. All right, enough teasing. Let's get this installed. And there we have it. The Kogeki V3 Duckbill Spoiler is installed. Dang, dude, this thing looks so good. Paint match is literally perfect to the OEM lip. Paint match to the trunk, slightly off. I mean, it's about 95% there, I would say. So like what I said before, so the stock lip and obviously this lip is a plastic. This is obviously a metal. So when paints cure, even if it's the exact same paint, they're gonna look slightly different. But under the light, I mean, this is the exact same shade as over here, our OEM lip. Just put this back up with it. But literally, you put this right next to it, now it's exactly the same. Like, now we got a double spoiler. But literally, like, paint is exactly the same from the stock to the Kogeki. And then this is our stock paint for, hey, look, stock spoiler, stock paint. I'll let you guys put in the comments of what you guys think of the stock spoiler, if that matches the stock paint. But dude, literally they did a perfect job to match the OEM spoiler. It's about 95% to match the paint on the car. I mean, this is a sweet looking spoiler. All right, so it is a little dark right now, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna get this rolled out. We're gonna get some pictures. We're gonna see what this thing looks like. But let's get this buttoned up underneath. We get the trunk opened. So I wanna show you bolt on. We got bolt on installation, 1, 2 bolts right there. So I got all the hardware right here and the 2 parent handles. So let me get this liner put back in and let's get some photos of this thing. Let's go. All right, we're back. It's the next day. Took the car for a little cruise in the morning, got some breakfast, and check this thing out. Just look at this. It looks so good out of the garage and in the daylight. It looks really good. Fitment is perfect. As I said a few times, this is a 100% bolt-on spoiler. There is some 3M double-sided just for some extra security, but geez, this thing looks so good. Can't wait to get some more like good photos of this car, but with this new spoiler and the front mount and everything is coming together, it just looks so good. Fitment, literally perfect. All right, so that's where we're gonna end off this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more 2022 WRX content. Let's go.